Yo, this little exercise is going to make your family holiday reunions from hell so much better. So make sure you save this for later. It's a common saying that if you think you're enlightened or awakened, just go spend time with your family and see how much you're not. And there's a reason behind it. But first, here is the exercise so you can feel it. Now, this works best as a primer, meaning like you do it for a few minutes before you enter the same room or leave your car to go spend time with the people that you feel like you're forced to spend time with. And the exercise is dummy simple. So here's all you're gonna do. You're gonna take your hand, make a fist. Start it right here on the throat. Then you're gonna drag up, make this 90-degree turn, and you're gonna pull out and push up at the same time. So pulling out and pushing up. Using those forces of out and up, you're going to drive down with your chin and pull back with your head, all right? I'm gonna turn and face you guys. This should put a lot of activation in your neck. And then now all you're gonna do is look up, smell, swallow, and then blow a cool stream of air like you're blowing out birthday candles. Or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa candles, depending on how you guys celebrate your winter holidays. And this is it. You're gonna do this for 2 minutes, smell, and literally take in the smells. Like, what does it smell like? Swallow and blow a cool stream of air. Let your cheeks puff out like a chipmunk. So that's the move. This is gonna put blood in places that it usually doesn't go, which is gonna help stabilize your nervous system so that when you enter into the uncomfortable conversations or, you know, the aunt or uncle or cousin that like always loves to grill you about all the stuff that you're doing and you don't really wanna talk about it. This is priming your system sort of the way that you would like warm up your car before taking it out on the highway so that you're not just like going in cold to this. And again, it's like pressure. It's pressure here, pressure in the cheeks, pressure with the swallowing, and you're doing that internally before you go into a place that is, there's potentially a lot of external pressure. Now, here's why holiday season is so challenging. When it comes to your family, they think they know you, right? Like they saw you as a baby, they saw you as a kid, they saw all your little quirks, and they have their expectations of you. Your family has a way of doing things. It's called the tribal norms. And to illustrate what I mean, let me just tell you a story. Every time my mom cooks a ham, she cuts the edges off of the ham, puts it in the pan, puts it in the oven, and then we get a ham with the edges cut off. And I finally asked her, hey, Mom, why do you do that? And she goes, because my mom did that. And so I go ask Grandma, why do you do that? And she goes, well, because my mom did that. And so I go to Great Grandma and I say, Great Grandma, why do you cut the edges off of the ham? She goes, hold on a second, walks away, comes back with a tiny little pan that can't fit a full ham. So she has to cut the edges off. Moral of the story, sometimes we continue to do things that our ancestors did as a tradition, not realizing that it was a utility thing, not like a spiritual tradition, important kind of thing. We just do things that work, regardless of if there's something better. And in fact, that's something better, which you're probably experiencing in your life. Things like reparenting yourself, nervous system regulation, boundaries, like speaking honestly, taking care of yourself, all that stuff might be quote unquote objectively better, but it's doing battle with the tribal norms. So instead of attempting to have this battle on the external, which is just going to rope you into more conversations and sort of like push you away from your family even further, which if you need that, that is sometimes what people need. However, the way that you're actually going to benefit from this external conflict is to realize that there's still an internal conflict inside you, and that if you get stronger, instead of getting angry or baited into these wild holiday time conversations, you will come out the victor. Great, now send this to somebody who's a Grinch on the holidays.